Alright, we're continuing on here. Welcome to part 11. Let's read a question before I start the match, whatever it is going to be. How much time do you usually have to spend to make an episode of ASF? I get 2 hours every weekday because I come home from work. I get a little bit of time to myself just to eat or watch TV or play a video game or whatever. And then I'll have at least 2 hours before I call it a day and go and do other things like talk to people on Skype, etc. And then I'll go to bed, obviously. On the weekends I get obviously a bit longer, so that's why I'm using this time right now to do that. But I usually get the majority of the day. I get more than 2 hours, that's for sure. It just depends on what happens during the weekends, because sometimes I go see my mum, or of course I go see my uncle on a Sunday, or or if there's a WWE pay-per-view on and we get it for free, then everyone will be around here, so I won't get a chance to do it at all. So there's the WWE product ruining your pleasure again. But we're getting it for free, so yay. But otherwise I do get a lot of the weekend sorted out. Most of the stuff that I do happens in the weekend. The weekdays are more like rehearsing or doing things that aren't so important, like matches. That's the other way around. I'll do matches on the weekend, and I'll do little things on the 2 hours that I've got to spare on the weekdays from Monday to Friday. So yeah, I narrow it all down. It's all very systematic nowadays. It's like I don't stray from that plan anymore. So yeah, that's how much time I get. So I say it's enough, especially if I get it done in like 3 to 4 weeks. Mostly 3 to 4 weeks, can sometimes be 5, of course, or sometimes longer in case some glitch happens that I didn't foresee. But there you go. What have we got? It's a tag team match. Okay then. Not Jericho again. Next question. Do you like more voice actors or less? Once again, I'm a bit tied to both answers of yes and no. Hang on, what exactly were you asking? Just so I... Do I like more voice actors? Yeah, I like more, because then I can open up the storylines a bit more, because I can have people talk about it instead of just having matches, because that doesn't necessarily help most of the time. It's nice to, and it's novelty as well, to hear characters talk and interact with each other, I think. Because there's not a lot of shows, at least according to my research, that do that. So it's like that really, it's just novelty. We have the old tag team of Edge and Christian, I've just noticed, I'm sorry. And the old tag team of Bone Man and Jericho. Yeah, everyone likes punching Christian in the face. But I also don't like it. The side of me that says no, I don't want more, is because I have to formulate scripts for them then, which means more work involved behind the scenes, which means the show could take longer to make. But I do still manage it all despite the amount of voice actors we have at this current stage, so I wouldn't mind a few more, and we are getting a few more as well, so it's a good job I said that, really. Edge is having a glitchy good time on the ropes. Ooh. Come on, you guys. Take you, may as well be a handicap match. Oh, that rocked him. Here we go. Oh, Edge. Let's try that again, shall we? There we go. Jericho will deal with you now. Oh, Edge tried to come in but failed miserably. That's a good thing. That's the best tag team match I've ever had. Went so quickly, but then again, I'm not trying to rush the tag team matches when I'm making the show, so I'm definitely trying to rush these though. And we stand victorious, even though Jericho hardly got involved. Sorry for any Jericho fans out there. Let's do another question. Is there any characters you really wish had a voice? Right now, I wish I had a Mandy voice actor and a Knuckles voice actor, if anything. Especially a Knuckles voice actor, because he's the champ. The champ has got to have a voice actor, but sadly he doesn't. Luckily Tails has, so I'm happy about that. Who else did I say could really do with a voice? Like I said, Void and Metal Sonic will be getting voices soon when necessary, so it should be fun to hear them talk. That'll mostly be in our new backstage interview segments that I've introduced on the last episode of Raw. So yeah. But really, Knuckles and Mandy again need voices. Definitely. For sure. Anything else I can say that can mean affirmative yes. Now what's going on here? Well, I ain't reading it. What can I talk about in this scene? Not very much. I wish you could fight in these areas. They haven't got the backstage areas on this game, which is a definite disappointment, which is why it's probably not so high on my list. That's why it's number 3. If it had backstage segments, it would probably be a bit higher. It might even beat Here Comes the Pain. Who knows? So I wouldn't bank on it. It would be like a small, very small gap between the two of what I like and what I dislike. Sadly though, we can't fight in these backstage areas. I mean, look what we could work with here. There's that steel fencing and the trash cans there. Would have been a lot of fun. Boxes. Stacy. What else could you ask for? Excuse me. Let's do another question. What character do you hate most? Do you hate playing as the most? I hate playing as. This is bold. I hate playing as. Who can I really work with very well? That's a hard one. I think it might be Nightmare. I'm not sure. I do like playing as Nightmare, but maybe not as much as the others. So I guess he would fall into that category of not being enjoyed being played as. It's because I like fast characters, really. So pretty much any character that's rather slow, I don't particularly enjoy playing as. Because I'm more like a fast-paced person. I keep trying to pick him up. So yeah, I think Bomberman was a perfect fit for this kind of thing. Because I like fast characters. And I just missed. What the hell? He tried to go for a running knee while he's on the floor. Epic fail! Well, that was pathetic. I don't know why I was singing a Christmas song. Oh well, it is November, so we're kind of in that area of Christmas. I have seen decorations being put up in shops and etc. Oh, hang on a minute. It didn't even give me a stat screen. Was I really that good that I didn't need a stat screen? It just faded out into the sunset. Let's try and fit one more question in here. Is there any characters you don't like having on your show? No, not really, because... Whoa, it's a spear. I'm not exactly sure. Because, whoa, he's bloodied up. How'd he manage that with a spear is what I want to know. Ooh, did he say vengeance? That means we're not that far away from Summer Strike. Who knows, we might make it there today. At the rate this is going. There isn't... okay, the people I've got rid of, that's only because they haven't been or can't be useful anymore. You've outlived your usefulness. I could... let me think. I kind of don't like having miscellaneous Sonic characters on there because the show seems to be taken up by Sonic characters quite a lot. But it just helps with their personalities and everything, because Nintendo characters don't really have that much personality to them, but I can still work with them somehow. But the Sonic characters have more personality to their characters, I'd say, in my opinion, before anyone throws around. But you know, because they have different aims and goals. I don't really know 100% about Mario, and I don't really know 100% about Luigi. I mean, they call him a plumber, but you know, he doesn't plumb. That's the last thing he does, if anything. He does that in his spare time. He's not a trained professional plumber person. I'd like to picture one of the wrestlers around here doing plumbing in their spare time as like a secondary job. Just picture if you called a plumber up and suddenly, I don't know, Cody Rhodes walks in through your door. And then sticks a paper bag over your head and says, "You can't watch me work on your toilet." Yeah. Oh, we got a first blood match, I see. Very clever with the whole bloodening up thing from the spear. Hope I don't get busted open by that thing. I guess it could cause internal bleeding and you can cough it up, but that was just way too much all over his face and chest for a spear, like out of the blue. Alright, I gotta make Edge bleed. This is gonna be slightly a bit more complicated then. Whee. We just gotta keep punching him in the face. Is there disqualifications? I'm guessing no. I hope this game follows my rules. Let's try it. Come on, I got a weapon, ref. I got a weapon. I got a weapon. I got a weapon. I got a weapon. Oh, I missed. There we go. Alright, let's deliver some more blows to the face.